have you with us from Bauer Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
I caught up with the Blue Hens head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you, Hop. The Blue Hens headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Sam Houston State's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking for a man. It's Flood. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a... The run inside. It's Griffin. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll give it to Brown. Oh, it's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but After that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Flood. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. At the 45, on his way. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Griffin. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Blue Hens are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Maybe some room here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tough. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Flood. The sure hands, it's Fox. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Again, it's Brown. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Lewis. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on 2nd down and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. There's a crease. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Flood. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Moore. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Complete to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Oh, they're after him. Found the spot in the defense. Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Griffin. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're...
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Flood. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw.
And you thought maybe in this 2nd half this offense could just find a...
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here we go. Go! He leaves it with his back. Run, maybe a crease. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Let's go. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Go, go. This time he wants to throw. Got a man. It's Bowman. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able...
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Blue Hens back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the run, it's Griffin. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And they get him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. It's all over but the shouting in this one. Top 12 teams in the country. This is the scoreboard, how things are going for those vying for a playoff spot. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too they'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know?
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Flood. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Green. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Now run it out of the gun with Brown. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. The throw. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Looking to throw, it's Flood. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Brown. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws it back. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment. And he uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it just like he does here. He wants the football, but, man, you've got to make...
There's some room. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Flood. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Moore. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
And the defense, got him at the 27. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. At midfield, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Got out of trouble and throws. Then it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Dropping back, it's Flood. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose on the right. This defense leaving nothing to chance, stripping away. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, man. Drew back, man. I just had 14 tackles. 10 of them was solo. Uh, no interceptions, but I had 2 forced fumbles. I had 2 rushing touchdowns for a buck 42 and 93 receiving for 130. So he did his thing last game and shit, man. This ain't get no interceptions, man. He got 7 on the season, man. So I'm gonna slow it up for a second. Yeah, just thinking about the school I'm going to next. Like I said, Miami, I'm gonna stay there the last 2 years, so just trying to figure out what
This
school
is
we're
the
going to
stage,
next.
Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still
No
have more
fucking
for you
picks, bro.
on
They
EA
would not
Sports.
throw it, bro.
It's the Delaware
Did
Blue
not throw it my
Hens
way, bro.
and the New Mexico State Aggies.
Straight digging dunks, kept it away from me.
Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Coach Cardi told me before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early.
The Blue Hens ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll run it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Walker to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware!
On the board that fast,
Here
easy,
comes
man.
the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That's reeled in. It's Graves. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The run inside. It's Griffin. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them, and send them into the transfer portal.
Look, looking to throw on first down. And he
Oh,
just
my
flat
God.
dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way.
Here's a little room there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the... What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Right back to it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Walker will fire. Snagged out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's McKenzie. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking for a crease. It's McKenzie. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Rush is on him.
Oh, they never thrown it, bro. Like,
he stopped almost
throwing
immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Not throwing it, bro.
This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it.
Nah, facts, bro.
Later down the road.
I mean, if I ain't gonna get no interceptions, I'm getting some forced fumbles. I had 2 last game, so I can at least get one.
Just feeds the running
At least get one this game.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball.
Giving that nigga some wear and tear. Oh, man.
Not much running room again. Now facing a 3rd and long. Walker to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab.
This team is just bad. It's a bad team, bro. My teammates suck, man. They real bad.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. Rides to back and leaves it.
Why do I keep cutting up?
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's McKenzie. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space. It's McKenzie. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Pressure in
Won't
his face.
throw it, bro. Will not throw it, cuz like this shit is crazy. These quarterbacks on this level, they won't throw it, bro. They will run that shit or take a sack.
He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick strike complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aggies. They just took the air out of the thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the...
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back up.
And the Heat gets there. And they get it down.
What's good, twin? What's good with you, brother?
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On third and long,
Oh,
he'll need
man.
to loosen up that arm.
Nigga was in my way the whole time.
What a play by this defense, and they stop it.
2 more weeks, man, and we get the news, man. We get the news.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Running inside. It's McKenzie. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying to impose their will with the run. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. Second and 10 here. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Blue Hens, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, didn't seem. Didn't fucking seem. Big ass lineman. Oh, man.
They got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
throw that motherfucker,
He'll put it
man.
down and run.
This
He's
nigga will
knocked
not
down
throw that
short
shit,
game,
bro.
maybe a pickup of 3.
I've been playing so much man too, man, like this, so he can throw it, like.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right.
And that's what happened. Everybody else get beat, man.
Fucking
nuts, man.
At the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Moving out to the right. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, New Mexico
goofy
State.
ass just got beat,
And
bro.
they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum.
I was not
on your
focused
side, and
right
they do
there,
it.
bro.
They finish it with the passing
finally
game. I
threw
tell
it
you
that
what,
way.
Keep that passing game up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a gap. It's Griffin. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Oh, better look out. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Should I drop it? Then my nigga with 99 hands drop it,
Not
bro.
very many offensive plays that are going to be successful.
Holy
If you can rush
moly,
3 guys
my nigga.
and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Looking for a huge play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments.
I gotta run this running back.
And getting the ball first here, I think.
Bro,
is such a
99,
big
way
play. I
too
got the
many
first
drops, Brody.
chance to make a
Way
statement.
too many drops, bro. Shit, crazy, man. Damn, man. I'm back on defense.
And the offense heads out on
we
the
ain't get no
field to
points.
Get the drive started. They'll run the RPO
Good job,
and
defense.
fire to the right.
Good job.
Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Some misdirection with the counter. Tripped
I
up at the
whiffed it?
25
How
after
did I
picking
whiff
up
it
the
but get an assisted tackle? What? Oh, shit. Dang, crazy.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Walker to throw.
Oh, why is he
Got his
wide
man
open?
downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Laterals it back. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready.
This second team in a row that try to
Now
run
on
their trick
2nd
play
and
on me.
long.
Team last game did too.
Keeping it on the ground
I
inside.
ran
It's
into
McKenzie.
people. Wow.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. He'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Team so ass, man.
From the red zone, it's McKenzie. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Harris. They'll wrestle him.
Of course I get pancake.
4-yard line after that run.
Of course I get pancake.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Bully ball on third and short.
So goofy ass now,
They'll
nigga.
make the stop about a yard short of the first.
Damn, I cannot run the ball. I got too much wear
Working
and tear.
well behind the sticks on second down.
Pick my poison.
He'll keep it on the ground.
Damn, we're getting
And
stopped.
he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick as.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The run inside. It's McKenzie. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end.
They put me in man coverage when I got a zone and I'm not even in my zone. Just throw me in man. That shit is so dumb, man.
Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more.
They don't do that to no other player.
Walker will fire. Looking left. Makes a connection. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
You can tell when your teammates is good and when they piss trash.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So we open the final period with a third down play. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Offense in an empty set. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
He was out of bounds. Goofy ass game.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense in a split backfield. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Got a little grass, and he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. And he's dragged down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to get away. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Delaware! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the catch. It's Graves. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Walker to throw. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
That's my zone.
New Mexico State. They move on top here in the 4th. The Aggies get it right back.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the field. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, ready. 129, ready, go.
Walker will fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And he got it! They tied the game in the final second. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Aggies! We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. Motion from the wide receiver. Walker to throw. Firing to the right, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And I just love when
Yeah,
guys
bro.
know exactly
Fucking double
where the
overtime,
sticks
bro.
are. You could tell ran with purpose,
Man.
finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for room. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh my gosh.
Touchdown, Aggie. They get a score to take the lead here in the second overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to glide
Oh
away
my
from
fuck.
pressure.
Oh my
They
god.
got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll try the right side. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. 4th down, and here's the ball game right here.
Shit is
Back in
insane,
motion,
bro.
try to clear the picture. He'll run for it. He's
ain't
brought
gonna cap.
down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great
Of course
work
he's
there
sacked.
by this
As soon as he
defense.
said HUD, he's sacked.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. It's caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It's 3rd down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach.
Please
a lot
don't
on
hand
that
it
last
off.
touchdown
He
pass.
handed it off.
Poise and the
I can't believe I
confidence.
made
Because
it.
of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play,
Why would he
might
hand
just
it
put
off?
back in his hands.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Trying to pound it in.
That's game.
They can't convert.
Let's fucking
A
go.
great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime.
Wow.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime? The individual
I wanna
effort we
say
saw,
sprinter.
This team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was
think
needed
it's sprinter.
to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. as the
62
season
rushing and a
marches on.
tutty,
For David
92
Pollack,
and a
Jesse
tutty.
Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports
17
College
total
Football.
tackles, 9 solo, 8 assisted. That's it. It's a tackling machine. They definitely just tried it, bro. Shit, give me a second. I'll be right back.
It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Missouri State Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. We'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
Using his legs, it's Griffin. Oh, what a move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. So Delaware's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at one. Running inside, it's Green. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. They give it to him again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lets it fly. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Touchdown, Bears! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Extra point here would tie the game.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do...
Yeah, I ain't know 2 niggas was running the same route. That's on me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Finds his man, it's Davis. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He's going to run it. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
And man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Now the play fake. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Woo!
It's his second touchdown of the year.
Oh, man.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. He'll heave it deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but... First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
Drag down, but they'll move the stick. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, man.
Despite some serious arm
99 catching is insane, bro. To be dropping so much shit.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Dorsey. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The run inside. It's Green. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to him on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give, it's Green. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Green. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Leonard. Unleashes one.
Oh, man. This game is crazy. I was in zone that whole time until I stepped up and was about to go tackle him. Goofy ass game.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Young. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Fires to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Blue 22, ready to go.
The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Back to throw, it's Leonard. He's looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Delaware. How about this defense taking one back to the house? It's his 3rd touchdown of the season. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On target to the left. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Running the red zone. It's Green. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Looking for a big play. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of...
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Appreciate everybody on YouTube. Kick and Twitch, man. Appreciate y'all.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This time it's complete.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long.
What? What?
And the
Oh
incomplete
my
pass
god.
will bring up fourth down.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The keeper on the option. It's a fumble on the
Man,
play.
get that shit up,
Defense
nigga.
swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand
Knew we was
when to
lighting his
steal
ass
people
up,
around
man.
us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
2 interceptions for touchdowns and a forced fumble. National Player of the Week for sure.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Surged ahead for a couple.
Like,
it'll be 2nd and 8.
being that you could be on PC and play two-way, I just can't play like one position now. I just can't do it. I can't play one position, bro. I can't.
It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll go back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
It's cool. We transferring out of here after this season, so I don't know where we going. We're going to look and see what's out there. But our goal is to go back home our junior and senior year to Miami, so
He's brought down at the, and the field goal unit is on the field.
that's the goal. But after my sophomore season, I am going to the U for the last 2 years.
Splits the uprights.
But I don't know where we going.
They'll get this drive
I don't know where we
started
going
from the
after this,
29.
though. That's the thing. Got to figure out where we going after this.
Motion from the wideout.
What type of angle did I take?
Got him free for a
Then the camera flip, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm dookie.
Bears are in the hurry up.
Fucking dookie. Oh, that's not a bit. Oh my gosh.
Dorsey. They step
Why would I jump in the air like that with one hand,
Still a
cuz?
little ground to cover.
Like, come on, man.
And the Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen.
Like, come on, man. I can't believe I ain't get that pick, bro.
Playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Brought down at the 33, gets the job done. It'll be 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Ball is loose.
Man, forced fumble. Nigga, get that shit up, man.
Not letting the offense
2
get it
picks,
back.
2 forced fumbles, man, in
Yeah, I
one
like
game.
that this offense is
on,
continuing
man.
to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week.
Let's go, man.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And that third down pass had some serious. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Look out, he's got room. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pickup of 3 out to the 5. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out in trouble with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looking downfield is Leonard. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants to go deep.
Wow.
It's a seam wide open inside the 30. He's at the...
Oh, man. It's not my zone, but...
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make
not my zone
and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Might have a chance. The 20. To the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back.
What a great player, man.
So here comes the Bear offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Bears want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires on the move, and his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Snap from the gun on third down. Looking deep. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick six. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team.
This quarterback is doo-doo, man.
Playing with so much more confidence, and David,
121, one tutty.
That's obviously what happened.
Everybody gets
66,
energized.
one
Everybody
tutty.
starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything
12 total
starts to turn around and
tackles.
swing the other way. They got it all going in the right
2
direction.
interceptions.
That's going to do it for us here.
2 forced fumbles, man. 2 TDs, man. What a great game.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a great game, man. Keep it a bean. I ain't playing none of these bowl games, bro. Get the fuck off this team. Last game of the season, man. Simulate that bowl game and transfer out, bro.
Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program.
Still no snow game all season, man. What the fuck? How is everybody else playing in snow, but I'm not? Jeez, man. Ass.
Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Thought he saw some
We
daylight,
got a
but
runner.
this defense
Bet.
closed quickly, maybe picked
Got
up
a
one
runner.
play.
Let's put that spy on him.
So
Fuck
now
it.
it's second and long. Back to pass. Caught by Williams on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Christian. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped after
That's
a gain
gone
of
way
3.
too early.
It'll be second and 7. Both these teams have had some good moments this year.
Okay, these niggas 8-3. I didn't know that.
Bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
Just trying to punctuate.
Oh, that's too much hits.
How big
God
would it be
damn.
for one of these two programs to finish the
I knew that was taking me out. That's too many hits, man. Shit.
And the Blue Hens have it.
Gotta
with the
watch
first
it.
and
My
10.
back by that wear and tear too. Number 0.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, good
It's
run.
Griffin. Picks up the
Good
first
run.
down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but
Just
he'll
gonna
have
rotate
plenty
runs,
to move
man.
the sticks. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down.
Do it at his
In a
feet.
hurry, but he couldn't find his
Do it
man.
at
It's
his feet,
incomplete.
cuz. Oh, my
Yeah, I don't know
God.
if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time.
Do it
They
at
were in
Buddy's
zone.
feet,
They
bruh.
fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was
Oh,
forcing
I
the
knocked him
ball to
backwards. Look
target.
at my
He
idiotic
was way
ass.
too small. The guy was not
Oh, I'm a
open, so
goofy.
I didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, I'm a whole goofy, bro. Oh, my
Coming
God.
to the line, looking for that first
Whole
down.
goofy
Third
out
short
here.
From the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get them in third
Up the
and
gut.
they're going to pass the football.
Up the gut.
Play the pass.
Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Blue Hens have it with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it.
Oh my God.
He might have space. They'll get him on the ground at the 40.
Sorry, man. We on some sorry shit right
Here's this
now.
offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Christian. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw, and they fail to hook up on third down.
He's about to hit the tight end.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Let's go, man. Good blocking, Drew Finch. Picked up 2 blocks. I've seen that. Let's go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Blue Hens will have it first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give on the inside.
I seen daylight. I seen Tutty. Ah, they took me out. I seen Tutty. All right, we scored. Ten-win season my freshman year, though? Hold on.
Wants to throw on first down off the play.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. We was beat. He was fucking cooked.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires to the right.
Damn.
He steps out of bounds after a huge
Damn,
hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to move the chain.
Fuck, man.
They make the tackle, but they'll
just run through. Just run through them, bro.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Keeps it himself. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now on 2nd down. The give from the gun. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give out of the gun. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on.
Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 40.
Where is he throwing it to? Oh,
Oh,
man, I can't wait to get the fuck out this thing fast. Can't wait, bro. Last game. Last fucking game. Fuck that bowl game. It ain't the playoffs.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And down he goes.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On on the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fires downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short.
I came here to play in snow and then playing one snow game. Unbelievable, man.
He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
This is an offense that takes a lot of pride.
Unbelievable. Now, one snow game, bro.
They've done an outstanding job of that here in this drive. They've got the lead. We're in the third quarter, and they're thinking to themselves, we can ice this thing if we can score another touchdown. We can put so much pressure on the opponent if we keep converting these third downs. Really good job there by the QB in this offense.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense.
I'm not even moving the stick. Man, that feature ass. Shit trash.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Lewis.
This quarterback is so boo-boo.
The containment and the tackling, they stop him for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. UConn quick to the line. Running inside, it's Christian.
So that lineman fucked me up. God damn, come on, lineman, chill out.
Down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll get it out.
Damn, he got that?
3-yard line, that's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Oh, man. Stay your fat ass on side, cuz. God damn, bro. The fuck? Jeremy Hurd.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Gonna run it. It's Christian.
Nigga. Oh my gosh, what? Man, get the fuck out of here. Oh, man.
Never put him in play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
In the red area, it's Christian. He will be stopped.
I don't get no tackle assist.
Shy of the goal line, and the two-point
Wow.
conversion attempt will fail.
2-point conversion, those stats count, gotcha. That's dumb, though.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackled there by the defense.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback.
We're gonna let this clock run out, man.
You're gonna have to find someone working.
It's not snapping it.
Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they'll miss it. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The UConn offense goes back to work. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Complete out left to Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Trying to run, it's Christian. They make the tackle.
Oh, man.
That's enough for the first down.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
They gotta get in the end zone.
Nice first down defense. Great job.
They gotta get in the end
Understanding
zone.
the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Looking for space. It's Christian. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
Well, the ball carrier really showed up for his offense there, right? Down in your own end, within your own 10-yard line, you need someone to step up and make an explosive play happen. You got to make people miss and give yourself some room to work and operate and really get this drive going. He did it.
Maybe some room here. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Delaware!
Bye-bye.
That score
Bye.
might be the one
Bye.
to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And it was so important
10
for the
games.
offense to come up with
10
a touchdown
game
there
winning
and not
season,
kick
man.
a field goal. You're
Freshman
trying
year.
to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure
10
on
and
their
2.
opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
I'm 10 and 2. I'm 10 and 2.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catches it, passes.
Wow.
Still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll
Wow.
the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow.
What a big, aggressive play call on 4th down for this offense. Defenses, you're taught to put your feet by the sticks. Don't give up that first down. Nice job by the offense saying, okay, if you're going to do that, we're going to throw the football down the field over your head. They get aggressive on 4th down, and they get rewarded.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. To the air on 2nd down. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone.
How?
And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now
the clock is at 20 seconds left.
Whatever,
They'll
bro.
line up
That's
for an
tough.
onside kick to try to pull it out. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands... After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove.
Yeah, we getting the hell out of here, y'all. Fuck out of here. We're out this time. No, I'm not playing these niggas.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar, the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler, so proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night.
Sam Levitt. Yep, there we go. First team, All-American. There we go, freshman. Let's go. State beat the shit out of Oklahoma. Gosh. And Miami want me now. Woo. We commend to BYU, y'all. And, yeah, that's what we doing, man. going to BYU, man. And then after this year, we're going to spend 2 years at Miami, man. Yo, I can never get his number, bro.